Welcome, Wanderer, and welcome back to Valhalla, Cyberpunk Bartender Action. My name is OrmrOlaf, and we're going to be checking out more of this wonderful game here. I see that the title here has changed back to Goodbye, Miss Bartender. It was something else before. It must have been like an Easter egg or something. But let's quit yapping and start shaking some cocktails. $800 has been charged to your account to renew your membership to Shining Fingered. Still don't quite know what that is. Jill's subscription got renewed. She'll have no problem focusing at work today. Sick. Happy not a birthday. I think that was the hacker thing from last time. Okay. You really like that website, huh? I have needs. Okay. I think I know what kind of website that is now. Not gonna lie, probably have a good idea of what kind of website that is now. Well, let's kind of see what we've got on the old socials. Mickey concert 4. No shit posting allowed. Did that one ain't on left? I think so. I've never thought. I was just... Wait. Wait. Yeah, okay, we've already read this one. Have I read all these before? Yeah, we read that one already. Oh, this one. I think this one's new. Okay. Alice Rabbit Thread 3. It's officially happening. What do you think will happen? Probably nothing. Last time it was the leaks. I think Alice jumped the shark with that one because it seems hard to top. Maybe more leaks? Sounds unlikely. I don't think the government would let that happen twice. But this is Alice we're talking about. There's nothing they can't do. What if that spooky message wasn't really Alice, but just an epic prank? Who would hack a site like that for just a prank? Not me. You're right, though. It might be someone else. I'll have to wait and see. What was the date again? December 17th. Right, if only we knew more about the target now. Sick meme, sis. These Alice threads piss me off. Fucking e-celebs. What if it has something to do with the terrorism rumors? Ooh. 17th today? 17th today? No, that's tomorrow. Okay. Alright, let's check out the Augmented Eye. Crime rate up by 5% this month. Crime rate is up 5% this month, officially making the road of Mega Christmas a dangerous one. White Knights, aware of the situation, have promised to maintain security in all sectors, even though recent budget cuts have been decreasing the morale of their personnel. An uphill battle, poverty and lack of opportunities are no longer the main causes of crime. Criminals come from all walks of life. They will murder and distribute drugs for no other reason than the fact it gives them power. It's no longer about feeding their families. It's about domination. It's about domination. There are entire sectors controlled by these dangerous gangs, and there's no solution in sight. This Mega Christmas will be a very dark one. Okay. Alice Rabbit might be Akira. Kira? Alice Rabbit might be a Kira Miki fan. And who isn't? Everyone loves Kira Miki, and Alice Rabbit is no exception. You might be wondering, what's my proof for this not-so-wacky theory? And, well, keep reading if you want to know. Attack patterns. This is an easy one. You just... I'm getting tired of your shit, Miss Smithy. Oof. I wonder if our hacker friend... Or no, our hacker friend said she didn't like her, but maybe that's a cover. Maybe she is the hacker. You wouldn't believe this shocking Kira Miki secret. Today we'll take a look at one of the most popular acts of our times. How did she get started? What's her favorite movie? What about her romantic life? What does she know? Does she know things? Let's find out. Don't miss this exclusive interview only on the Augmented Eye. Content blocked in your region. Yeah, it seems about right. Gotta get a VPN. Insert VPN sponsor here. Okay, good sponsor. Alright, let's go ahead and check out Miki Blog. What I do to relax. Was this the rooftops? Yep, we already read this one. Dome concert. We already read that one. Thanks, GC. Yeah, we did that one too. Okay. I did not see the little dialogues over here though for these guys. Let's take a look at this one. Scared? Jill, a bit. Okay. And Here. It could be worse. God forbid things get under control here. That seems about right. They're messing with forces they can't grasp. Or it's a ruse. True. I suppose a news website probably isn't the most secure. It's a local page, for fuck's sake. Oh, yeah, I guess that doesn't make any sense. Okay. Let's go ahead and... Let's see. Anything at the shop? I've got some money to work with. I kind of want the mega Christmas tree. And I drink beer at home. Wait. Oh, it was the poster. This other one's a banner. Okay. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna get the Christmas tree. It's the 16th or whatever. We got less than 10 days left. We gotta get the tree. Get the mega Christmas tree. I want to see how big it is. Oh, that's cute. I like that. All right, let's go ahead and go to work. All right, let's go ahead and go to work. Friday, December 16th. Evening. Oh, whoops. I had my free wheel on. Hello. Seems you made it just in time. I think that's just a car backfiring. Really? It sounded more like a gunshot to me. Have you ever heard gunshots? Haven't we all at some point? Yeah, well... Oh, we actually heard it okay, maybe I was just talking over it the first time. See, it sounds more like a car's exhaust. I don't know. It's too dry. Yeah, but gunshots give more echo. What if it's a firecracker? Ah, boss. Firecrackers? Yep, a couple of years ago there was an incident where some dude killed a cop. He managed to slip away because his pistol was mixed up with the usual mega Christmas firecrackers. People... Is that a thing? People like light off fireworks for like Christmas? Nah, it sounded too hollow for firecrackers. Well, whatever. This is not a morning talk show. I'm not paying you to chit-chat about meaningless things. At least not amongst yourselves. Right, we shouldn't lose time over a car's exhaust. Hey! Okay, I think this is one of the ones we didn't like. I think that's one of the ones we didn't like. I think that's one of the ones we didn't like. Let's go ahead and... we'll put that one in. We'll put... Do we have Will You Remember Me? We don't. Let's go ahead and hit that one. Ooh, March of the White Knights. What's that one? That's a little intense. Do I have nighttime maneuvers in here? Oh, I don't have it in there. Okay, let's go ahead. Yep, cool. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Welcome to Valhalla. Hello, I'm looking for some information. What kind of information? What can you tell me about a girl nicknamed Crimson Road? Sounds like a tacky online handle. Although, tacky online handle is a bit redundant. Do you know anything about her? Nope. Sorry.
I have $80 here that might refresh your memory.
Now that you mentioned it, I remember something.
Really?
Yeah, now I'm totally sure that I have no idea whatsoever who you're talking about.
Nothing at all?
Nothing.
Man, you're a sucky bartender, not having any info I need.
Well, first of all, why assume I just happen to have the info you conveniently need? Does that girl frequent this place? Is there any proof that I might have info you so desperately need?
Well,
And second, you're not going to get anywhere by offering me physical money. In fact, what are you doing with physical money? Do you want to get mugged so badly? I suppose probably in the future everything's on credit cards or whatever.
But it's not traceable, so... Yeah, well...
Moreover, even if I did know something, do you really think $80 is enough? Yeah, especially in a world where, like, what, a beer was like $200 or something? You can do almost nothing with $80. It's not enough to have a decent lunch.
Why are you scolding me?
Why did you call me a sucky bartender for not conveniently having the info you need?
Wait, of course. You want all deals to be clean, so you need me to spend money on the bar. That's how it works, right? I spend money, you give me the info.
Maybe, maybe not.
Okay then, get me a drink, but keep it under $80.
$80. Let's see what you can buy with that. Okay, beer. How much was beer? Because I was, yeah, $200. What was it? What was the bottled stuff? Oh, we get the spiced tea now. Every drink here is priced at $500. Okay. Bad touch? Nope. Beer? Nope. Bleeding Jane? Nope. 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 Gut punch. Gut punch might be what we do. Alright, it's a gut punch. We need 5 Bronson extracts, 1 Flanergide, and optional Karmatrine. 1. You get 1. Everybody gets 1. Here.
Okay then, do you know anything about the girl?
No.
But you said...
Maybe, maybe not. Turns out that it's maybe not. You were the one deluding yourself into thinking I might know something. And like I said, $80 is nothing.
So I need to spend more?
I'll give you some intel. Spend all the money you want, but I know nothing, and no amount will change that. Have a nice day.
Can I at least get my money back?
Why? The order is right, isn't it?
I guess.
So, why are you looking for that girl, Mr...
Rondelay, Art Rondelay. I'm a private detective. It's what I do.
So I'll assume you're either looking for a missing girl or working for a creepy online stalker. Could be Miki Stalker.
You're assuming the girl I'm looking for is innocent or lost.
She's not.
She's half of the so-called Reapers of the city. 2 guns for hire that work for whoever's resourceful enough to find them and wealthy enough to pay them. Crimson Rose and Cobalt Lily, they call themselves.
They still sound more like teenagers' internet nicknames. Why do I feel like we saw Cobalt Lily? Was that a thing? Was that a drink? So, who wanted you to track her?
I don't know. I got the letter with the instructions and a paycheck.
What if it's a prank?
I have the money, so what do I care if it is? Besides, considering the amount I was able to cash in with that check, it'd be a pretty wasteful prank.
I see.
Still, any information or rumors you could give me? They don't have to be related to the girl.
Why do you need them?
it's always good to keep up with local goings-on.
Well, let's see. Sorry. Can't think about anything right now. Most of the conversations you hear in here aren't rumor-worthy. Humor-worthy, maybe, but not much about current events. At least not beyond what you see on the news.
Damn it, what kind of bar is this if you can't gather the word on the street?
What kind of film noir world do you think you live in? Jill might know something if you're so fixated on finding some kind of information. I don't know what you're talking about.
Do you know something that might help me, Jill?
I don't. I certainly don't, and I'm offended by the suggestion that I do.
He knows something.
On second thought, maybe it's better if you don't get involved with them.
Well, this has been a major waste of time. And here I thought all the noise BTC bars have made lately would be useful for something.
Noise? What noise?
You don't know?
I'm asking for a reason.
You'll find out soon enough, don't worry. In any case, I guess I'll have another drink and leave.
What can I get you?
I'll have a grizzly temple.
Simple enough. Alright, let's give him a grizzly temple. It is G for Grizz. 3 aldehydes. 3 bronze extracts, 3 powdered deltas, 1 carmatrine, all blended. 3, 6, 9. I could double it up and give him a big one. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's just make it. Oh, it's full. Well, alright. Blended. Okay. Okay. Here's a big Grizz temple. Here.
Okay then, this is going to be deducted from the $80 from earlier, right?
No. No.
Fine. Come on, there has to be something. This week has been slow as hell. The only good thing I've heard is about this girl who threw herself off the roof of a nearby mall. And the whole thing about a woman catching her midair makes me think it's totally made up.
Aside from rumors that the Harbingers are looking to cause trouble at a bank today, no, not really.
Damn it. Wait, who told you that?
It appeared on the news, didn't it?
Yeah, but the name The Harbingers wasn't used. No Glitch City outlet has reported that themselves.
When did we catch that? Was that the Reddit thing?
There are rumors that someone or something is keeping them silent. And even the international outlets aren't using the name Harbingers. They're avoiding acknowledging the organization yet, for some reason. So you're either one of them or somebody in the know told you about it.
Well, you can be surprisingly sharp. Yeah, Donovan D. Dawson was in here for the last 3 days, actually.
Really?
Wonder if he'll notice the glass that idol signed.
I mean, sure, I can't think of anything that would be useful involving him right now, but...
guess not.
Did he talk about anything interesting?
Interviewing the idol that had a show a couple of days ago, dealing with messy interns. Par for the course, I guess.
I see, that's...
The gunshot! It's a backfire. Firecrackers! Hey, what do you think that sound just now was?
Sounded like something very heavy being dropped.
Something heavy? Come on, that's not even close. It was definitely more like an explosion of some kind.
No, you could clearly hear the clashing of metal. Something that was both made out of metal and very heavy fell down. That's what made the sound.
Oh, whatever it is, it's not normal for it to be repeating so often. Wonder if something's happening.
I heard there was some gang spats going on. Maybe they took the conflict here. which means gunshots.
If that's the case, I just hope they don't come too near us.
Well, I've got to go. Seems coming here wasn't a waste of time after all.
Really?
Really, I just have different needs, but there will come a time when this place might help me. Goodbye.
Please, come again. Gangs, then? Unlikely. This is unicorn territory. They've always been a neutral and important third party in other gangs' deals. The who what now? I'll just pretend I heard nothing. Thank you. You left me thinking about the whole noise from BTC bars thing. What's up with that? I think I heard something about money laundering through bars. Don't take my word for it, though. I see. I guess I'll find out soon enough. Welcome. Oh, Lord.
I'm streaming, John, giving you a live video feed of my life and adventures 24/7. Bathroom time and naughty moments only available to premium users. It's only $99.99 a month. Go premium now.
In this world, that's actually pretty cheap.
Yeah, it's Friday night. You all know what that means. It's time for Streaming John's Escapades. Today's escapade is brought to you by ShiningFinger.mo.
Moe?
ShiningFinger.moe. Leaders of VR adult entertainment since 2069.
Nice. And that also answers what that was.
Buy a year of premium membership and you'll get a code. Exchange the code for a free trial of VR experience modeled after yours truly.
Woo! Excuse.
Today I picked the shoddiest, nastiest, smelliest, ugliest bar I could find downtown. And sadly, it actually looks half decent inside. So much for going to a crap hole bar that smells like dog urine.
Boo! Excuse me.
But no matter, tonight I'll start giving you an escapade you'll never forget. Hey you, where's the bartender?
You're talking to her.
Very funny, where is he really?
Right in front of you.
Hey you, the pretty boy over there, where's the bartender?
You're looking at him.
No way. No hot shirtless guy playing with fire and serving drinks while flirting with you? No sexy scantily clad girl jiggling around the place? You're telling me you two dressed like fucking waiters are the bartenders here?
Jeez, the live stream rage is so funny. Yep. Did someone say, did I miss bath time? Seems that way. Kids want to die, what the heck? Is that a problem?
Of course it's a problem. Friday nights are peak viewing hours. I need something sexy or enticing to keep them interested. Oh well, there's an easy solution to that.
There is.
Yeah, just take your top off. You might need to take off your bra too, depending on how the traffic goes. Wait, you're quite flat. Do you even use a bra?
Oh my gosh. The W's for laughing. That's a Japanese thing. Anime was a mistake.
Is that piercing glare? No. Come on, one of us is gonna have to take off their top, and it ain't gonna be me. I already did that once today. And it's too late to go somewhere else. By the time I find an even nastier bar, they'll be closed. What's your policy on wearing pants?
Someone tried to have me fired for wearing a skirt, so we deal with that on a case-by-case basis.
That's not a concrete answer. I need a binary yes-no answers. My viewers have the attention span of fruit flies.
If they wanted to use
their brains, do you think they'd watch something like this? I need to keep them entertained, and the fact you still have your shirt on isn't helping.
Come on.
Wait, I know. Give me a drink. A big one. The nastiest one you could think of. Hello? Service here, please.
Oh, it's like my brain shut down. Good to see brain rot regresses back to normal at some point. Oh, the live stream camera's right there. I didn't catch that. Sure. Nasty drink, nasty drink. Manly and promo drinks are both nasty, but that's my opinion. Flavor. Ooh, man. Bitters certainly isn't popular. Suplex. Let's see. You think would taste nice? You'd be dead wrong. Pile driver, maybe. Gut punch could be gross. Let's see. Manly and promo. Flavor. No, type. Promo. Oh, is there not a single one that's like manly and promo? Bitter promo bland. Spicy promo bland. Sour promo bland. Sour promo strong. Piano woman. New promo happy. Okay. I'm gonna go for gut punch. Oh, but I want to charge this loser some actual money. Okay, this one's 220. 230. 10. 320. 320. I want to do a crevice spike, but 170, 160, 160, 80. Okay, so the Mars was the most expensive one. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2. Okay. Blended. Oh, but the promos were worth more, weren't they? Okay. 230. I'm not doing the Grizzly Temple. 10 star, 210. Okay, let's do the Bloom Light then. Unnecessarily brown. I mean, that doesn't exactly sound appealing. 4, 5, 6, 7. 6, 7. Okay. 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 powder deltas, already got it. 1, 2, 3, 4 Flanders eyes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Armatrines. On the rocks. Aged. Mixed. Yeah, this does not sound like a good drink. There you go. Here.
Alrighty then, cheers.
I don't think you should chug it down so quickly.
It's like it hit me, but I didn't feel it until a few seconds later.
Is this what being kicked in the balls feels like? Yep.
Okay, I've decided I'll just get really wasted. That's gotta be fun enough, right?
If you say so.
Okay, in the meantime, what can you tell me about this bar?
What do you mean?
Weird stories, fun stuff, interesting facts. You're being seen by an average of 6,000 people. Make their time worth it.
Let's see then. Last weekend we held a party for the Safar Toy Company.
And?
It's a company run completely by dogs. Oh, that makes so much more sense with that whole thing.
Really?
This place was completely overrun by corgis. Aw.
Wait, corgis? Did you really serve drinks to corgis?
Tuxedo-clad talking corgis, yeah.
Oh, wow, awesome. Wait, you're not shitting me, right?
I wish I was shitting you, trust me.
What else?
Let's see. Donovan D. Dawson from the Augmented Eye was here for 3 nights in a row.
That perfumed chauvinistic bastard?
Huh, there's that word again.
Just the other day, someone from the Augmented Eye interviewed me, actually.
What did they ask?
Oh, the usual bullshit, who I was, what I did, future plans, inspirations. The one that interviewed me was the small meat girl with glasses. She seemed a bit bitter, though. I wonder why. But enough about that. Wait, can I see that glass over there?
Sure.
This signature, is this Kira Miki's autograph?
Yeah, she came here before her last concert.
Get out, really? Is this some kind of secret hidden bar of the stars or something?
Not really. We're just in the right place at the right time.
What kind of person is she when she's not on stage? I've tried to get a meeting with her and she actually seemed willing, but she's always busy.
Very nice girl, actually. She seems to be completely invested in her work. She loves what she does, and it shows. I think she'd be some sort of diva, but as far as I'm concerned, she's one of the nicest people I've met.
I knew it. I knew she was nice. Her passion shows in her concerts, you know. She's so spontaneous. Her performances are never the same. Every time she sings Shine Spark, I feel like my soul is warming up like a high-performance computer. Shine Spark!
8. I don't know what 8 is. Not gonna lie.
I find myself singing it in the shower all the time. And those who pay premium can hear me sing every day at $99.99 a month. Go premium now.
Okay. I have no concept of how much like OnlyFans or whatever costs now. But if this is per month, not for like a one-time access or whatever, it seems like a decent deal if you're into that. Like if you're trying to get like bath time and shower or whatever the heck all else, like I don't know, like think about it. You got to change clothes like every day and you should be showering at least every other. So like, I don't know. They're probably getting more content from this than they would be if they were on like traditional fan sites. I don't know. Plus you get more like IRL content stuff. I'm getting way in the weeds on this.
That aside, I was about to call bullshit on what you said, but I guess you do have some sort of proof for everything. Can I keep this glass?
No.
Pretty please?
No.
Party pooper. At least this bar might be more interesting than I initially thought. The one thing that'd make it perfect is if the pretty boy over there had a past with the KJB.
Who told? Yeah, that'd be crazy, huh? Man, he is not keeping it together. Are you gonna order anything else?
What? Oh yeah. The whole getting wasted thing. I heard of a drink called a bad touch. Get me a big one of those, please. A big, bad touch.
Coming right up. Let's give her
a big, bad touch.
Bad touch. It is 4 Bronson extracts, 4 powdered deltas, 4 Flanders rides, and 8 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yikes, that's enough to trash someone. All on the rocks and mixed. Touch. Here.
I was expecting something dirtier.
You have olive brine. I can pour in a bit if that's what you want.
No, not that. It's such a dirty name, it feels like the drink ought to come in a phallic glass or be in this thick white liquid. That would have skyrocketed the watchers at least threefold. Don't you have anything like that?
Nope.
I'll have to make do with the condensed milk when I get home.
Oh, God. Oh, they got way too happy about that.
Friendly reminder that today's escapade is brought to you by ShiningFinger.moe. Leaders of VR adult entertainment since 2069. Buy a year of premium membership for a neat code. Said code will net you a free trial of VR experience of the model based on moi.
What's the deal with that VR experience?
Well, a fan made an NND model of me.
I do know that's a parody of MMD. I used to play a lot of VR chat back in the COVID years, and MMD models was like a file format you could get to convert avatars. I think that was Miku Miku Dance was the original MMD. I think that's what that stood for. Miku Miku Dance, like Hatsune Miku. Wonder if that's like Nico Nico Dance or something. That'd be funny.
When Shining Fingered asked about a model for our partnership, I just contacted him. He got money for polishing the model a lot more. I got my partnership. We all won. I even got him a year of free premium membership and a VR set.
And that's nice. Wait, what's NND?
Don't tell me you haven't heard of Niku Niku Dance.
That was close. I asked for a reason.
It's music videos with 3D models.
Yeah, that sounds like a good enough explanation. I think if you've seen like those ancient YouTube videos for Hatsune Miku where it's what was the one? It was like Yevon Polka but with guns or something. That was probably MMD, unless that's way too old. I have no idea. That could be Blender. I have no idea. I see.
To be honest though, the model is a bit meatier than me. Not that I mind it though, considering the use it gets. You know, I was expecting you to be more scared when I said that you're being watched by a lot of people.
It's hard to be scared when you can't see these people.
But they're still here, you know? Sure, they're behind screens and sometimes in the opposite corner of the world, but every single one of my viewers is a real person with a real life. Not being here doesn't make them any less real.
I understand, but it's just not the same. They're not here visibly paying attention to me. I don't get paranoid because of my phone contacts.
That's true, I guess. So tell me, what made a lady like you become a bartender?
Not exactly an exciting story.
Does it involve a man?
No.
What about a crime?
Nope.
A childhood promise?
Nah.
A religious vow?
Oof, that'd be a weird religion. A what?
You're not gonna tell me? You're not gonna tell me that you just decided out of the blue to quit your job and start bartending?
That's actually what happened. Sorta.
Oh, come on, no epiphany, quarter life crisis, not even a hot teacher somewhere along the line?
Well, life isn't always a young adult novel where every decision is a road cone.
And that's the problem. 1/3 of my audience are teens that shouldn't be allowed to watch my streams.
So 2,000 teenagers then if we're averaging 6K?
Throw me a bone here. There must be nice mystical story you can tell about yourself, Miss Bartender.
Well.
Yes?
Sometime after I started working, I got an interesting client. He was a DRKSOL, a really old Lila model. A Dark Soul. Apparently his power supply was running low. His charger was destroyed and he didn't have the money to buy upgrades or replacements. He also seemed to have neglected his maintenance. He was from the time when the collective source wasn't a cloud storage system, so he wouldn't be uploaded there once his body ran out of energy.
Keep going.
It was weird, you know? It was the only Lilim I've seen with a clear-cut fear of mortality. No transcendence for him. He would disappear once his batteries ran out. It's like knowing you'll vanish while everyone else passes on to heaven, he said.
Oh, man.
Guess he felt bad about burdening someone else with his problems. So he went and gave me a fingertip of his that fell while we were talking. Before he left, he said, if you remember me, maybe a part of me will transcend.
Bravo, bravo. Touching, full of feeling, completely awesome. I'd pay to see a movie like that. So what happened to that finger?
I made a pendant out of it. I carry it around with me at all times.
Even while bathing?
Almost all times. Now that I think about it, how do you handle the stream if you want to watch a movie or something?
I have a plugin that lays a mosaic censorship over whatever I watch on TV or in the theater.
I see.
Okay, this is getting stale. I'm gonna heat this up even if I have to do it myself. We need to drop a cow in here. Ms. Bartender, get me drunk. I don't care how, just do it.
Okay. I'm gonna get her drunk no matter what. That's an interesting request. Okay. Okay, that's got 4, 3, 1, 5, 9. Ooh, boy. We are going to fuck this bitch up. We're gonna make it big. 2 aldehydes and 18. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 karmatry. Ooh, yikes. Okay, age it. This feels unethical. So?
Light-headedness, clumsy tongue, palms sweaty, knees weak, arms spaghetti.
No vomit on the sweater already.
Can't feel my legs. Can't feel my legs. Alright, let's get on with the lewd stuff. First, I'll try to guess your bust size. I must warn you, I have a 90% success rate with this. I'd say B. Not big enough to fill a hand, but not small enough to make you look like a child.
Is that... I suppose I don't know my cup sizes, I don't know. I mean, I know of them, I just don't have reference.
You're a size B, right?
I'm not discussing my bust.
Don't be like that. I can tell you're a B cup. Your attitude makes me think you're an S, and your behavior makes me think your blood is a B.
Yes. Like INFP ESTJ sort of a thing? So that'd be N versus S. Is that emotion versus like law or something? I don't remember.
So how many did I get right?
Who knows?
Please don't let me get on with this. Please let me get on with this. I need you to cooperate if this is gonna be a success.
Can I ask something?
Finally.
What's the point of getting drunk if you're going to behave the same way? I guess it is kind of redundant. Because you see, I'm drunk 24/7. Huh? Knowing people want to watch me do anything and everything, seeing the viewer count steadily raise as I take more risks and become more adventurous, it's a feeling that neither alcohol nor sex can compare to. Speaking of sex, if I get lucky tonight, you only need to pay $99.99 to see what happens afterwards. Go premium or go home. You really get lucky if the other person knows they're being streamed. You'd be surprised by how many are actually turned on by that. How do you deal with people who don't want their identities revealed? Everything's written here. By being captured by this camera, you hereby provide consent to the use of your face on all material produced by Streaming Chan LLC. Huh. I'm not sure how legal that is. People believe it is, and I've yet to be troubled by a lawyer. It's funny though, when you're on the street, unless it's like somebody really high, you can't recall their faces. But learn their name and suddenly they're a fucking snowflake that's better than all the rest. Yeah, this is weird. I'm feeling sleepy. You did ask me to get you drunk. Why is it weird? Because I haven't felt sleepy in quite some time. In fact, I've been asleep deprived for a while now. How long? A week. A week? Weeks are the ones with 30 days, right? Yep. I'm totally sleepy. I can feel my eyes getting heavier. And there's this weird lag when I try to move. What is up with that? Anyways, I think I'll take a little nap here before storming off and continuing the night. You'll excuse me. I don't know how much of that snore came through. Hopefully it wasn't all just pig noise. Should I call a cab and risk waking her up? Never be. I'd rather break the rules and let her sleep than deal with her again. I'm gonna take my break now. It's been a while since I've needed a cigarette this badly. Alright. Valhalla. Cyberpunk bartender action. Bedoo. Valhalla. Cyberpunk bartending action. It's now safe to keep playing. Copyright 2069 Sugabon Games. The lovely sensation of feeling like you're getting something. Reminiscence and this one. Let's just do commencing simulation. Or wait, no. Who was I? Yeah, that seems appropriate. Here we go. All done. Ooh, feeling better. Fresh air does wonders for you. Well, for a given value of fresh, anyway. I insist that it sounds like dynamite. No, it was too long to be dynamite. It sounded more like some heavy-duty tool. You're a heavy-duty tool. Yes, I am. Wait, that... Damn it! Oh, welcome back. Oh, boy. I could have sworn this place looked a lot more pink the last time we came. Maybe it's the lighting. Hey, bartender, what did that noise just now sound like to you? I say it sounds like construction, but Betty here says it's dynamite or something like that. Not you two. Do you think it's dynamite then? What? No, I say it's a backfire. It's a gunshot. Firecrackers! See, those sounds have been going on all night and we can't figure out what they are. Well, we aren't here to discuss that. We're here to, who is he? Jillian, nice to meet you. I don't know, you have more of a John face. Where was he last weekend? I don't know, I don't care. He already made amends for leaving me to fend off all those dogs. Anyway, what do you want? Beer. Oh, what the hell? I'll have a beer too. 2 beers coming right up. Alright, let's get them 2 beers. I need B for beer. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Mix it. 1, 1, 2. Whoa. 1. Oh, I don't even have to drag them. Lame. 1, 2. Oh, wait. Maybe it was just where my mouse was positioned. Oh, okay. Mix it. Stop. Serve it. Here you go. Thank you. Man, after work beer is always the best beer. Yeah. So tell me, bartender. Just call me Jill. Jill, that's a nice name. How's business lately? As usual. Wait, I guess you don't really know what usual means for us. We're not the kind to be filled to the brim during rush hours, and we don't have that many regulars, so it's just the same. Nothing's changed. I guess when we came here with all the dogs, it was quite the change of pace, huh? You have no idea. I have a question, Jill. Is it about the girl sleeping next to you? Premium. Please don't wake her up. Do you regularly let people sleep here? No, but I'd rather have her sleeping than talking. Should you be saying that with at least 6,000 people listening? Let them hear. I don't care. 6,000 people? She calls herself Streaming Chan. She's been streaming her life 24/7. That sounds familiar. I think one of the dogs talked about seeing someone doing that. I don't know if it's the same person. So, 6,000 people are watching and hearing us. Considering the way she's sleeping, they're probably only hearing us. Her camera is against the table. I don't know how many are still in the channel, though. I see. So, there will be a lot more witnesses if something's said? Do any of you have a criminal past? Nope. Just a minor charge of petty vandalism. What did you do? Painted graffiti outside of my high school saying, Miss Thompson's a cunt. Why'd you do that? Because Miss Thompson was a cunt. She constantly humiliated whoever got her questions wrong. She also constantly bullied 2 of my classmates. True, I got a week of suspension and had to clean the wall, but it gave everyone the courage to speak up. So how's stuff at Doglandia? Well, we recently struck a deal with Farmer Fabrics to start a doggy clothing line. Farmer Fabrics? That name rings a bell. It's the textile company where the owner believes herself to be an alpaca. Oh, yeah, that one. We had her here some time ago. She got drunk and so much saliva everywhere. Oh. But anyway, dog clothes? We hired a new employee and she showed the higher-ups some designs. After a couple of talks, they decided to give the clothing production a try. Those designs were embarrassing, you know, but something tells me that's why they were approved. You guys want anything else? I'll have whatever this guy orders. Let's see, I'll have a Brandini. 2 Brandinis then. Get them 2 Brandinis. $6, $3, Aged and mixed. Mixed. 4, 5, 6. If I remember right, this was like the sweet ingredient. I know this one's alcohol. 1 complaint. Mix it. I didn't age it. I didn't age it. Fake bartender. Here you go.
You have such a wimpy taste in drinks, Deal. Not all of us spent their weekends in college partying like maniacs. Actually, not all of us went to college. You missed something. You missed nothing. Sometimes I wish I could go back in time and kick myself. Something on your mind? That girl that's designing the clothes. Laura, what about her? She's cute, but she should take more care in her appearance. I mean, right now she fits the unkempt cutie category so well that it's almost painful. It's so cliched that I can't help but cringe when looking at her. Cringe? It's like when you see something that's such a cheesy movie cliche, you just feel the need to kick whatever the hell it is. Kick? Betty, I didn't think I'd have to say this to you twice in the same month, but you shouldn't kick people. I wasn't going to kick her. Why'd you think I'd kick her? Because I've seen you kick people before. Apparently unprovoked or due to complicated reasons only you understand. Fine, guilty as charged. Still, I'm going to do something about her. I feel like I just need to. It's a matter of honor. Honor, she says. Well, maybe honor isn't the right word, but she has potential and I'm not going to let her waste it. Jill, I'm gonna go tack the antenna on the roof. Alright. She's your boss, right? Didn't you meet her before? Nope, I'm just the veterinarian. The dogs are the ones that organized a meeting with her. I'd say she was a really good looking, but honestly, those pants rob her of her charm. What do you mean? They make her look too uptight, and at a glance she doesn't seem like the type. Some shorts or a skirt would fit her better.
Well, she wears a skirt or pants depending on her mood. There's also this one time where she came in wearing a kilt. Dana. Which one's Dana? That kilt was awesome. Oh, that's the boss, isn't it? That's boss. That kilt was awesome! Oh, damn, she has nice hearing.
Now that I think about it, you have that hobby of speculating what someone's personality is like based just on their looks. I mean, you did the same with Jill here. Amazing, you actually made that sound weird as hell. Yes, I have the habit of trying to guess someone's behavior based on their looks. No, it's not a hobby. You made that sound like I'm some sort of creep. I did?
What did you think about me?
Nothing much, really. Mostly that you were too polite. Not a natural polite, though. More like a professional polite. You're like that because you need to be. That was it, really. Although the way you looked at me when I said your boss could use a skirt or shorts was interesting. You seemed interested in what I said. Like you'd like to see that scenario.
You're thinking too much. What do you think about Jill, then?
He's either a total simpleton or acts like one in a way that consumes the rest of his character.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'm just a veterinarian. My judgment might be clouded by seeing so many furry businessmen. Let's have another round. Sounds like a good idea. You'll have this something strong. You need to pump some testosterone into your taste in drinks. You'll thank me later, trust me.
Then
2 strong drinks, manly drinks. I don't care which ones.
Well,
you shut up.
2 strong drinks, manly drink. Okay, okay, wait, manly drink. Mars Blast? Let's see. Pile driver? We haven't done a pile driver in a while. Let's do a pile driver. All mixed. I wonder if Bronson extract is citrus. That would make sense. Here.
Now, drink. Oh, man up. You'll get used to it. Hey, Jill, has anyone ever proposed to you as a prank? You know, make you think they're falling in love with you just to reveal that it was all a prank? Jill?
First year of high school. The guy I had my eyes on for a whole year had asked me out. Saturday morning, I go to the meeting place. What do I find? It was all a prank by some bitches.
Ouch.
Sorry, The worst part isn't that they set me up, but rather that I saw it coming. I knew that guy wouldn't find me attractive enough to ask me out. I knew those bitches would target me sooner or later just for kicks. I knew it all, so when it all happened, I felt nothing. They confirmed my suspicion that teenagers are a plague that must be eradicated. Anyway, why the question?
Hey, piece of scrap. Yeah. These are the situations where you should have stopped me before I said anything.
It's better to learn by tripping yourself. Why the question, though?
I was asking because one of my ex's cousins has been hitting on me the past couple of days. If it were somebody else, I'd pretend to be straight with the help of this piece of scrap here. Sadly, she knows who I am. Worst part is, by knowing Vero, she probably put her cousin up to it as a practical joke.
Well, I'd suggest telling the cousin that she should cut it out. If she feels genuinely offended, they might not have been in cahoots. But I'm just spouting nonsense based on what you've told me. Don't pay too much attention.
It's better than my suggestion.
What was yours?
Waterboarding.
I see. What? Huh?
The fact that she knows how to waterboard somebody is what scares me most. The Girl Scouts also taught me how to skin a deer, and I see nobody making a fuss about that. But yeah, your advice sounds good enough. Especially when you factor that if Gina's being honest about her, she probably won't feel offended.
Gina, which one was that again?
Blonde, flat as a cutting board, but cute as a button.
Oh yeah, she came to the office Christmas party, right?
That's the one. Well, it's getting late. We should be going.
Yeah. Thank you again for everything, Jill.
Bye.
I purposely tried to make their voices similar but different. I don't know if that came through. Please come again.
Back. Those damned cats moving the internet antenna.
Oh yeah, Jill, some guy said I should tell you that the bunny's late, whatever that means. Oh shit. Boss, I'm leaving early. If I don't come back in 2 days, consider me as good as dead.
Yeah.
Shouldn't we be worried?
Think of him as a kid that tells outrageous stories to get attention and everything will be easier. Besides, he knows how to take care of himself.
Yeah.
He'll be in here on Monday like nothing ever happened. In any case, I'll be back in my office. Maybe now I can finish watching that didgeridoo tutorial.
This just in. News at this hour? An Apollo Trust Bank has locked its doors, leaving around 30 people trapped inside. The security system was activated after somebody tried to steal information from the main database. Early this morning, the bank... Damn, that's rough. Hello, Jamie. Good evening, Jill. Did you see the news about the Apollo Trust Bank? Newsflash just ended. Sounds like things got ugly. From what I heard, there was a commotion earlier today. Something about people being unable to leave the building. Let's hope for the best. Yeah. Jill stormed off just a minute ago, though. I see. I guess the bunny was late. He definitely knows what's going on. What can I get you? Give me a Mars Blast. Coming right up. Amy wants a Mars Blast. M for Mars. B for Blast. Delta, 4 of these, 2 of those, blended. Okay, yep. Serve it. 1 Mars Blast. Yep, this is the one. Mars Blasts have always seemed poorly named to me. Shouldn't it be red instead of yellowish? Then again, the whole Red Planet thing is still its nickname. VR, I can't believe I'm... myself. Hey, who's this girl? No, she calls herself Streaming Chan. She's been streaming her life 24/7. I'm guessing her equipment's still running, so you might want to watch what you say. Thanks for the advice. Changing the subject a bit, have you been hearing explosions or something throughout the day? I heard that a supersonic drone was undergoing tests and lost its course. That might be it. Ah. Hey boss, the explosions were caused by supersonic drones. That sounds better than firecrackers. We've been trying to figure out what they were all day. Ah, I see. Sonic booms are not sounds people can normally identify. And this one drone made a lot of noise when breaking the sound barrier. Is this an area to test that kind of stuff? It's not, which makes the whole thing quite suspicious. Huh. Man, if only Jill was here to hear that info. He thought they were gunshots. Are you worried about him? Sort of. He always leaves without notice for days, but he always comes back unscathed. I'd be lying if I said I'm not worried, but at the same time, I've just kind of become used to it. He can be a troublesome man, huh? Sometimes. Say, do you think about the people in the bank will be alright? This isn't the first time a bank has been closed like that, but something is off about this. Off? How? I don't know. Maybe it's the hour, maybe it's the fact the news is making an unusually big stink out of it. Let's hope I'm just overthinking it. Yeah. Are you worried about something? A girl was in here yesterday and she said she was going to that bank. Not like me to be personally invested in what happens to clients, but... never mind. Do you want something else? Yeah, I can make time for one more drink. Fetch me a beer. Let's keep it simple. Sure thing. He gets a big beer. We like this guy. I forget his name. But he is cool. And we're gonna make it big because we like him. 4, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Makes it. One big beer. Here. I once read that beer played an important part in humanity's history. Yeah, I'm familiar with the theory. It's an interesting one. The gist of it is that the brewing was an important part of society during its development. Drinks were ubiquitous while feasting. They helped foster bonds and build faction alliances. Given enough time and enough beer, larger societies would be born. You seem to know a lot about this. Nah, just enough. Jill, have you ever thought about brain uploading? Brain uploading? I was thinking, what's the point of uploading yourself if you're still here? Let's say you uploaded yourself, and effectively that new someone's in cyberspace. You will still be here. Wouldn't it be weird to know that there's a you that's not you somewhere? That's an interesting point. It's like the show Upload. You know, you like upload your consciousness, and then there's a whole reason you can't have two, and then that's a whole like plot thing. I guess it'd be the same as cloning. Huh. Oh, I guess that'd be the same as cloning, huh? Imagine if your cyberspace self found out about the real you somehow. Hell, imagine talking to your other self. There's more. Imagine placing multiple copies of you in different situations. Exposing each one to different scenarios to see how they develop. That's the proper cyberpunk mindset for it. I guess it is kind of heartbreaking in a way. Plus, if it's digital like that, I mean, ethics, probably not great, but... they're digital, so they're not like people, so you could probably delete them and keep on experimenting, and if they're cyber space, you might be able to manipulate the time and make them go through things faster and run hundreds of simulations, kind of like how you do for AI training, and then, you know, end up with a super consciousness. Anyways, imagine someone with some illness uploading their brain into the ether, only to find out their physical bodies are still alive and here instead of living in a place where there is no disease. I remember an article from a while back about the earliest forms of brain uploading. It would scan the brain in such a thorough and intense manner that it would effectively kill the person. Again, part of upload. I don't know if... No, upload would have been out way after this, I think. I haven't read it, but I know Neuromancer is a really, like, foundational piece for sci-fi. I wonder if that's a plot theme in there. You use the words, burn the brain. Ouch. All for nothing because the data would be corrupted or broken. They halted all brain uploading research after that. I think they started another project about living brains in jars or something after that. And that could be a Futurama reference. Heads in jars. That subject interests you, huh? It makes for a nice time sink when I'm doing nothing. Well then, nice talking to you, Jill. Same here. Always a pleasure. Say hello to Jillian for me when he comes back. Please come again. Oof, all done. You want to stay here? Seems the street's quite restless. Thanks, but I'll pass. I have a couple of matters to attend to at home. You do? Yeah, I ordered a nano camo module for my apartment. It should be installed by now. Nano camo? Isn't that a tad expensive? Yep. To be honest, I asked my mom for it. She has been pestering me about what gift I want for Mega Christmas for a while. She's been asking that for 4 years now, and I've always said I was fine. So I took the chance and I asked her for it. Used up all the past gifts. Oh. Feels a bit weird to ask your parents for a gift like that when you're 27. Oh. I'm sure she doesn't mind. So, what will the nano camo module change from your apartment? I got the basic plan, walls and one piece of cloth, so I picked my kotatsu too. Ah, the heated table. Love those. You have a kotatsu? You know what a kotatsu is, boss? I'm more impressed you know what it is. I mean, futons are common knowledge, but a kotatsu, not so much. Yeah, well, days get cold and the heater might not be enough. The Japanese have mastered how to live comfortably in reduced spaces. You should invite me sometime. I want to see how you decorate the place with that. Let's plan a day to grab a beer. Yeah. No more dancing. I'm tired. What do we do with her? I'll take care of everything, don't worry. Alright. Sorry for leaving her like this. No problem. Well, I gotta go. See you tomorrow, boss. Careful out there. Drinks total. 0 mistakes. Let's go. 30% tips. Flawless service. Let's go. We're chilling. You have no new notifications or reminders. Jill wants to buy a fan even though it's winter. Buying one will prevent her from getting too distracted. You can now use nano camo to customize your room. Okay, cool. I'll have to mess around that when I come back. Let's go ahead and crack this open. There's the nano camo. Cool. Yeah, I'll save that for next time though. Let's go ahead and get this saved. And we'll call that good there. Well, thanks for stopping by my neck of the woods. I hope you had fun. I've been enjoying this game a lot so far. I'm gonna try and sprint these out. I'm probably gonna be recording a lot faster than I'm editing, just because I want to at least get the recordings lined up with release, and then as far as releases go, if I haven't dropped a lot of this by Christmas, we'll probably see them by Christmas. I don't know why I'm telling you this. This is the last video. I could have put this up front at the start of the series, but woulda, coulda, shoulda, am I right? But in any case, thank you for stopping by my neck of the woods. Be happy to have you back again sometime. If you're enjoying the series, let me know what your favorite character is so far. I'm curious. But Hope to see you all again sometime, and whatever the case may be, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.